Hey everyone, and welcome to the newest episode of my Pokemon Red playthrough. If you have been enjoying the series so far, please feel free to leave a like, a comment, and if you haven't already, please be welcome to subscribe. I really would appreciate it, and be able to keep up to date on all the new episodes. So, what we did in the last episode was we beat Misty at the Cerulean Gym to get our second gym badge. We also went onto Nugget Bridge where we fought our rival again and beat, and then caught ourselves an Abra which we have named Yuri, which was a absolute nightmare to catch. So I'm glad that's done. And also we made it to Bill's house where we checked out his rare Pokemon and got the ticket for the S.S Anne. So in this episode we will be making our way to Vermilion City and maybe getting on the S.S Anne as well. Not sure which order I'll do it in, whether I'll do some of the trainers first then the S.S Anne, but we'll make it to Vermilion City anyway. So Vermilion, I don't know what I just said there. Anyway, so here's the team. So we're still training Yuri up. Great start. I forgot. Anyway, stats. So I mean, his special is really good and his speed, to be fair. But yeah, still needs to get him to level 16 so he can evolve. And then we've got Bert, who's doing pretty well there as well, and Triple H, who's still really strong. So let's actually get going now, so we can finally make our way to Vermilion City. Just need to set my time there so I know where I am. Right. The people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with Team Rocket. I don't really know why though. And they've made a mess. Must be trying to dig their way into no good. Is that a hint there? Yeah, they made such a mess. There you go, the TM for teaching dig. I don't even know where he got it from. Can you even buy dig? Yeah, look at this. They've just absolutely wrecked the place. So what are these footprints? Because they're not human footprints. And they made this hole that's there, and no one's doing anything to do anything, try and fix it, or these guys are just still living in it. And then you got this guy here. Hey, stay out! It's not your yard. Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? Well, no, obviously not. Let's take on a lot of drink today because it is so hot. I don't know what it is actually, but it's very hot. Right, so yeah, we definitely don't want this. Yeah, let's switch. I mean, 3 levels shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. We should be able to cope. Nice. A crit. Nice, even better. Yeah, we're still getting levels on these guys as well. Bite. I think I will learn that. Because, I mean, I've got Bubble Beam. I don't need Water Gun. I mean, I suppose Tail Whip's not needed really, to be honest. It only really came in handy for Misty, but Water Gun is just not gonna. It's not gonna be needed. I've got the TM anyway. I don't know why I'd want to learn it again, but we'll get bites. It'll be better than using Tackle if we need to, because Bite in this game is actually a normal move. And it looks like it would have been a good time to learn it, being a drowsy, but there's no dark type in this game, so bite, as you can see, okay, crit. It's just a normal move, so it's just a better tackle, really. Stop, I'll give up, I'll leave quietly. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. TM 28. I wonder what that is. TM 28 is dig. I think we saw that one coming. Oh, I can't learn dig. What? I thought he could learn dig. Maybe I don't know as much as what I think I know. I thought he could learn dig, but obviously not. I don't really want to learn it to Bert because dig's good against the electric types that's coming up, but I mean, I'm not going to want him in with the electric types anyway, so we'll just have to hold on that for now and see if that comes in handy at some point. Figure what's lost is lost. I decided to teach Diglett how to dig without a TM. So, okay. So he didn't want it anyway. What does the police guy say? Oh, right. I mean, they were stood the other side of the house. Why am I the first one to come by this? Just as a kid, making his way to another town. I don't know. Anyway, there's some more wild Pokemon here, but none that I want to catch, so we'll head over to the next route. And we've got the daycare centre. We've got no Pokemon that I want to leave there, so we'll not bother with that. Underground pass through into Vermilion. Right, I think she trades. Do you have Nidoran male? Trades for Nidoran female. No, I have a Nido King. Thank you. I suppose it's a way of getting Nidoran female, which is harder to find in this game, but I think we saw anyway in the first episode that I did find a few when I was. Did I find a few? I feel like I did when I was trying to find Nidoran male. Anyway, people often lose things in the underground path. Yeah, I think there's a lot of items in there, but I'm not going to waste any time trying to find them, to be honest. I don't know if they're any good. There might be some good items in there, but I'm not gonna go into that anyway. So we've got the. Is there any items up here actually? Don't know if there is in later games. I'll have a look anyway. A quick look. Not. Okay. Yeah, and then we've got this to take us to Saffron. So he's thirsty, so yeah, we need to get him a drink. We can't go there yet. But let's do some trainer battles then and see if we can get old Yuri up to level 16 so he'll evolve. There aren't many bugs out here. No, there isn't. Okay. Let's dispatch these. Yeah, because once he gets up to level 16 and evolves into Kadabra, it will be very useful actually. I mean, you can see the stats that he's already got as an Abra. So even though it won't be under leveled, I don't think. It'll be around similar level. I mean, these are level 16, so it'll be. Then again, when he actually does get to level 16, he might be a little under leveled. But Kadabra and Alakazam are so overpowered, really, in this game that it's not really going to be a problem. I knew that you could take that, so I'm happy to. It's probably one of the only Pokemon that you can take a hit from, so I'm happy to let him take that. I think while we're doing these trainer battles, I just want. Excuse me, I'll put my teeth in. I just want us to go over the choices that I made for Pokemon, because to be fair, I don't think I've actually gone over them yet. Really, especially the starter. I mean, I went over Nidoran Male and Abra, but I don't think I went over Squirtle anyway. But I like bugs, so I'm going back to Viridian Forest. Well, off you go then. Yeah, so basically, I just want to fight. I chose Squirtle, even though, like I said in the first episode, Charizard's my favourite. But I've chose Squirtle and obviously Blastoise. There we go, Squirtle. Because I just think it's probably out of the original starters in Gen 1, probably the best, because Charizard, alright, it gets Flamethrower. It's still a very good Pokemon. It gets Flamethrower. It can't learn Fly, even though I'm not a massive fan of Fly anyway. Doesn't get fly moves like Fly or Wing Attack or anything like that. It gets Flamethrower, Slash, which is good because it's very high crit rate. But I just felt that Squirtle, Blastoise offered a bit more, because you can get Surf for it. You can learn Strength, which you can use really well, and Ice Beam, which you can learn. So I thought it'd be better. Plus, I'd like to use Charizard in another game that its moveset's a bit better. That's why I've chose Squirtle, and same again with Venusaur. I don't think its moveset's that good in this game, so overall I wanted to go with Squirtle because it's quite a bit more versatile than the others. And yeah, Venusaur only really gets like Razor Leaf. It gets Solar Beam, but there's no Sunny Day, so Solar Beam's always a 2-hit move. See if we can take this Pikachu out. It outspeeds. Doesn't do a lot, 'cause it's Thundershot. But so yeah, that's my reasoning behind getting Squirtle, because I do like Blastoise. I do really like Blastoise, and I've used Charizard a lot anyway. So yeah, those are the reasons why. I'm gonna have to heal, because I do want. I'm gonna keep using him for a little. In fact, no. What I'm gonna do, I'll heal him a little bit, but there's this guy here, who I think everyone remembers who's played these and any of the Kanto games. Remembers this guy, the guy with the Butterfree. I believe in this game still has it. It's so annoying because it's got all the powders. So it's got Poison Powder, Stun Spawn, Sleep Powder, and it's just an absolute nightmare. So at least with Triple H, he can't be poisoned. He can be stunned though. See, that's a problem, because see if we can thrash it. It's got confusing. I did forget about that actually. But I don't know whether a Stun Spore works nowadays. I don't think. I'm sure it got changed, so ground type Pokemon can't be paralysed at all. But I could be wrong. But in this game, I think in later games as well, with static could still work. Yeah, that's just a glimpse really of how annoying that guy can be. No, just I don't know. I don't know really, pal. We'll just we'll heal a little bit on Bert. These can be annoying. She's got a double. I think she's got a double Pidgey, 2 Pidgeys, and obviously both no standard type. So it's very annoying. And so yeah, I think I did go over Abra. Well, I want Alakazam because I want to. It's a game where it's more overpowered than what it was supposed to be. So I just want to show that off about how powerful the psychic typing is in this game. And there's a sand attack. Because it's just so broken. With the fact that Ghost is not very effective against it, which it's supposed to be super effective against it, I think, or is it immune? Anyway, there's a glitch where Ghost type was supposed to be super effective, but it's not. And then obviously Psychic is... What? A critical hit Ghost? When I'm... Oh. Of course. Of course it crits. This is ridiculous now, because now I've got to go through another. I've got to go through this and another fight, which I'm pretty sure has got Eradicate as well, which would have been. It would have got to level 16 and evolved. I can't do anything about it. Oh, shut up! I can't do anything about it because I don't have a revive, and the Pokemon Center's past this guy. I'm not going to bother using Triple H, I think, because the Pokemon Center's closed. That's very annoying. That's very, very annoying. I just saw that ball going down and I was like, what? What? I know his defense is bad, but there's no way that Gus should have knocked him out. And there wasn't. It crit, obviously. I mean, look, this would have given out so much XP. It would have been level 16. I could actually just sit and use him for a bit. Oh, speed type. Great. It's a bit underwhelming now. No, she started it. It's really annoying. Just swap these guys around. I don't even know what I was talking about because that's really annoyed me. Yeah, I think, yeah, so that's it, Psychic. So, because the only Ghost types in this game are Ghost Poison, Psychic just bodies them every time. Yeah. So they're no universally strong Pokemon. Well, I don't know, I mean Mewtwo's pretty strong in this game. My Pokemon was poisoned, it fainted while we were walking. It's stronger than the one in the wild. Yeah, that's why I did that. Just want to, like, in a couple of playthroughs, well, normal playthroughs really, I'm probably going to use, you know, 1-2 Pokemon that are, I don't want to say broken, but I suppose are in that certain game. Just sort of show off some of the Pokemon that are just really good. Here's the fishing guru. This hold on that I'm never going to use. So yeah, that's why I want to use Alakazam and Nidoking. I know Nidoking's never really got bad in between games. It's just, it's a very popular Pokemon in Gen 1. So yeah, that's the choices so far with the team. Does he ever actually get this building done? Because I don't really know. I don't really know if this is something that was supposed to be anything. Because Yeah, I don't know if there was supposed to be something there eventually, but just got cut or something. As this is where you get the bike voucher. Seal's just sat on a chair. Pikachu. It's a Clefairy to me, but and what we got here? I'm not going to get the bike. I'm going to get the bike voucher now. I'm not going to exchange it yet. Let's go and do this long speech that he's got for us then, just for this bike voucher. I've collected over 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. So, did you come here to hear about my Pokemon? No, but we'll say yeah. My favourite Rapidash. Cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes. It's stunning. Kindly love it, hug it. When sleeping, warm and cuddly, spectacular, ravishing. Yes, yeah, going on and on and on. Thank you. Will fly me anywhere. It's a bit of a weird thing to give somebody, but we needed it, so. Do you have a spare on chain trade for Farfetch? No. Yeah, I think it's the only Farfetch in the game. I think in red, blue and green, I think it's the only Farfetch in the game, so there you go if you want it. I don't know why, because it's not very good. Kuruku. It's not that far away. Dear Pippi, I hope to see you soon. Heard Saffron has problems with Team Rocket. Vermilion appears to be safe. So they've got problems already, and unfortunately they're going to have to wait for however long it takes me to do what I need to do, because I'm the one who has to stop them. Traffic's in rare. I don't think they traffic in rare Pokemon. Thing is, they see that was just contradicting himself. They don't traffic in rare Pokemon because they never have any. For one, I know, like in the anime, that's the whole point of Team Rocket. That's what they try and do. But in the game, they don't necessarily do that because they don't have any. And the ones they have got are useful, but they keep them. So you know, got that wrong there. Right, I've got this nugget that I can sell. In fact, I could do with have a look at these TMs again, actually. See if there's any that I can just dump. Anyway, what have we got? Pokeballs. I don't know how many I've got. Let's get... Do I need any yet? I don't think I need any yet. So I'm not going to bother. Super potions though would be handy. Let's take 5 of those. And repels, yes. I think I've got 1. So we'll take, for now we'll take a few of these. Yeah, what are these TMs? I think that's water gun. Yeah. Thunderwave, so I can put Thunderwave away. Seismic Toss can go away, and then Dig I'll keep for now. So I'll go and drop these in the box. No, 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 no. Not mine. We'll deposit water gun. I don't think I'm going to need water gun, to be fair. Thunderwave. and seismic toss. And the old rod, actually. I mean, I'm not going to use them at all, probably. I don't know, I just don't like selling stuff like that when there's only one in the game. Like TMs and stuff, anyway. Vermilion Harbour. Route 12 may be blocked off by a sleeping Pokemon. A detour through Rock Tunnel to Lavender Town. Diglett's Cave. We're not going through there yet because there's the cut path. So we might as well go, and we've got cut. Why have I done that? Oh, that was, yeah, I know. It's because he fainted to that stupid Pidgey. I could be using a Kadabra now, but I'm not. So, that's what it is. Ekans. This would have been perfect. It would have been absolutely perfect for this. I can't remember the level cap, to be honest, on Lieutenant Surge. 28. I don't think we'll be over because once Year is evolved, I'll just be using him for most. Well, there we go. I'll be using him for most of it, so he's got catching up to do. So, yeah. So the others won't really get any levels anyway. Fine. Well, not finally. It didn't take that long. Took a bit longer because of that stupid Pidgey, but we've got ourselves a Kadabra. And there we go, we get the confusion. Is he supposed to be off Nugget Bridge? Because that's what they all say. So let's just have a quick look at the stats. So yeah, look at that. 48 special and 40 speed at level 16 is just ridiculous. Plus, pretty much no weakness because bug type moves, the ones that are in it are terrible. And Ghost isn't super effective at Psychic in this game due to the glitch in the coding or something. So yeah, he is broken. But I'm just going to quickly look actually at the defense because I've got to be careful. Defense is only 18, so I've got to watch out for that. Any big physical attackers are going to be a problem. Then again, even if they're not big, 18 defense isn't very good. Let's try that. See, we're 3 levels lower, but I mean, we outspeed it straight away. And look at that. It's confused as well. And it hurt itself. The perfect start. But yeah, it's 3 levels lower and it's just absolutely just butchering everything. With the special stat being 1 stat in this game, again, that's just overpowered. Pokemon that are good in special attack or special defense immediately become good at both. So like Ninetales, for instance. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but like Ninetales being very good at special defense, in this game automatically becomes a very good special attacker as well, so it can take hits and give them out as well. So it should start to. This just. Sorry, I can't get my words out today. This should help balance the levels out because he's got a long way to go yet before he catches up. But to be fair, I don't think it's going to take long. We're looking at how he's getting on. And this is only confusion as well. I mean, look at this. But, yeah. That's just... I mean, to be fair, I don't think he took it that bad. That tackle. He's level 18 already. So yeah, he's got to catch up. So I don't think we'll be over level because there's a lot of trainers in the S.S Anne, but we've got to split the levels up evenly now. Could have make light work of everything here. The original gambler, which immediately got changed to gamer for obvious reasons. No gambling allowed. Well, it's fair enough, it's a kids' game, so that's very annoying. Just there, just to get on your nerves. But this, to be fair, the way the game works in this does help. So if you knock out a Pokemon, you don't then, it doesn't poison you after that turn. Also, if you knock out that Pokemon, it won't poison you again. So I didn't take any poison damage at all. So I think in normal games, it'd poison you. You'd do your turn, and even if you knocked it out, you'd still get poisoned. Where in this, you don't. So if you just one-shot everything, you don't take any poison damage. But we'll get rid of that for a start. Because in this game, you do take damage if you walk around poisoned. So we don't want that. Never won before. Which is strange, you know what, thinking about that then, because I think he's actually got a decent team. Yeah, he's got a Growler. Which at this point in the game is very good. The problem is with Growler, it's on, I've got, a bit of a, ooh, might have to switch. Bit of a list of ideas that I want, Pokemon that I want to use, and I've got Vulpix as well. Look, in this game, that's a good Pokemon. The special being one stat thing. But like I say, I've got a bit of a list of Pokemon that I'm considering. Growler's definitely on it, but it just doesn't learn anything decent really until I think I'm sure it's either between 40 and 50 or something like that. 40s or 50s where it learns Flamethrower. It might even be 50s where it learns Flamethrower. Which is, it's just too much really. It is just too much. There's no TM I don't think in this game for Flamethrower, so I'm going to use a Repel because I've got We're 19. Did I read that? I thought I only had one. What did I buy? I don't know. I'm losing it. I don't even know what I've just done. Okay. Yeah, he's making light work of all this. The only problem is PP. Really? Nice. Yeah, do you know what? I don't want to mess with this. Not this early on in the game, because to be fair, Raticate, it's one of them early root Pokemons. It evolves early, so it gets the stat boost early. So in this part of the game, it's actually decent, but then pretty much after this, it's, after this, look at this. After this badge, it then starts to become pretty useless. Yeah, level 20 already. It's actually gaining disable. Levels up happening all over. It's actually gaining a lot quicker than what I thought. There's a fat Pokemon that comes down from the mountains. Yeah, we've got disable now, which it's not very good. Don't think it's got good accuracy. Sure, it's only It's something really low. Something really low. I think it's like 65 or something. I don't know if it's like in this game, but it's pretty poor. This guy's never lost. Yeah, pretty poor move. I won't be using. Well, you've got Pokemon this strong anyway. Why would you need to stall anyone? There's no dark types in this game, so that's not a worry. There's another reason why Psychic's overpowered. No need to worry about Voltorb, I don't think, because I don't think in Gen 1 anyway, maybe, I don't know what gen it is that starts actually learning electric moves. But I don't think it learns any. Not in this game anyway. Maybe, like I say, in later games. But my first loss. Oh dear. So let's go and check out this fat Pokemon. Ah yes, so yeah, there is a man that he could change nicknames. I've not got any in mind to change to yet, but that could change. Let's have a look. 30 different kinds of Pokemon are supposed to give you an item finder. Yes. 8. So I only need 2 more though for Flash, which I do want to get. I'm not doing Rock Tunnel without Flash. I just can't be bothered with that at all. There you go. So you can get a Nidoran female, and if you don't want that, you can get a Nidorina. So pretty good. Snorlax was facing the wrong way though. Unless it's looking at the one that's near Celadon. Because this one's here. Here is the Snorlax. The little tiny Snorlax. I'm bigger than that. We'll come back to you later. Yeah, we pose a threat. No, in fact, actually, no prompts to put any more out. Quite a way off that, actually. I think that was Gen 5. I was thinking actually on the talk about Nidorina. I've always preferred Nidoqueen to Nidoking. I know Nidoking is generally the one that people would say is the better Pokemon. It probably is, but I don't know. I think I just like its design better, and it's just attracted me more. Really, I think maybe Giovanni using one in yellow. I think it was red and yellow. I think wasn't it? But I think I always remember the yellow one. So I think that was his main Pokemon. Could be wrong, but, or one of anyway. One of his strongest Pokemon. So yeah, I don't know, it just always appealed to me more. But like I said, I've gone for Nidoking because it's the one that's generally used the most, I think, in speedruns and stuff. So obviously it's a very good Pokemon. And I always choose Nidoqueen, so go for something different. A Magneton. First Magneton we're seeing. Crit. Oh dear. Okay. I thought it was going to hit harder than that, and it didn't. Okay. I thought I was going to, and I didn't. Crit. I think I'll quickly heal, because I do want to keep using Yuri. For the rest of this, anyway. That's if I don't run into anybody else. Like that. That's... Oh, excuse me. Has he got something I can one-shot, please? No, he won't do. Oh, I've got to give it a go now. Did you just play Gasly's... That was Gasly's cry, I'm sure it was. That just played there. Why did it do that? Spooky. I've got 1 PP. I've got 6 HP. Come on. Nowhere near. And now I'm dead. Didn't work. Thrash, yeah, it's the go-to. It's not a steel type yet. There's no steel types. Well, it's not. It wasn't invented. It wasn't brought into the game. Not steel type. Not steel in general wasn't invented. Just the typing on Pokemon wasn't. Until Gen 2, so we don't have to worry about that. What I do need to worry about is running into any more trainers. I think there's like 1, 2 more here, so I am going to heal, because like I say, I want to get some levels on Yuri, even though he has pretty much caught up. So I'm going to quickly heal. That was weird though. Why did it play Ghastly? I get so confused. Why is it playing Ghastly's cry? I'm sure it was Ghastly's cry that was when Yuri came out then. Strange. Something spooky is afoot. Right, this guy. Win, lose or draw. Is draw an option in Pokemon? I'm sure it is in competitive. Probably like very unlikely, because that, yeah, it is a very unlikely scenario where all your Pokemon pretty much you've lost all your Pokemon at the same time. But it can happen. I think in the games it's always defeat. So like if you knock out one of their Pokemon, then you get knocked out by an after effect or something. Then yeah, that will always be a defeat. So. Atcha. Pokemon is life. Yes, it is. What? And to live is to gamble. Yeah. Really pushing that gambling point across there. I think that's it actually. Yeah, this guy did this guy. So I just healed. I didn't even need to really. I could have just finished that guy off. I'm gonna heal again just because, well, I'm going past. I need 2 more Pokemon for Flash, which I'll pick up close to the time. I'll just catch a couple of easy Pokemon. So I do want Flash. Like I say, I know you can do it. I've done it many times without Flash. Many times when I didn't know it existed, and all the times I couldn't be bothered to catch 10 Pokemon. Then I have done it without Flash, but I just can't really be bothered. I mean, that's why I've caught Paris, because I'm sure Paris can learn Flash and caught. It's just, I just can't be bothered, really. I've done all the years doing it without it, and I just want an easy life. S.S Anne is a famous luxury cruise ship. We visit Vermilion once a year. Let's get in on this party. Welcome to S.S Anne. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Do you mean this? Great, welcome to S.S Anne. Oh, I do like music in here. The passengers are restless. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. Please do. So let's get stuck in. Ah, you're... Huh? I thought he was guarding that and he's not. My buddy Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength to move big rocks. you two overpowered? Is that what, for this stage of the game? Is that why you're not allowed to fight? It's a very strange situation I find myself in here. I don't actually... Could you please tell me, because I don't actually know what to say. It's weird that all the passengers... I know it's a boat, and obviously there's sailors that work, work on the boat. I don't know, they just sail the boat. It's not like a... It's not got a sail or anything, has it? Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, they are aboard the boat to work on it and stuff. Cheers, mate. No, I don't mate. But it's weird that a lot of the passengers are sailors as well. Like, oh, I'm a sailor, so I'm just gonna go on a boat all the time. Yeah, these should be pretty straightforward. It's getting annoying though that we're not one-shotting stuff. Speed fell. What are the chances of that actually happening? 23. I do want to use Triple H a bit, because I'm not he's not been getting as much use as all the others lately, but it's a bit tricky in this because, well, it's all sailors, so most of them's got water Pokemon, which I don't think should be a massive problem because he's still really powerful, but a bit annoying anyway. Did you see the fishing guru in Vermilion City? Yeah, he got me an old rod, so not really a guru, is it? We'll keep Yuri out for a bit longer. Excuse me. I don't think that's for... I've got to report this. It's the local authorities. Not having this. I don't know how everyone's been coping, to be honest, actually, with this weather in the UK, because it's so hot, and I mean, what time is it now? It's currently 20 past 10. I'm recording this in the morning, and it's... Do you know what? I'm gonna have a look actually. It's currently where I am 22. It's gonna get up to 28 today. I think it was the same yesterday. I think it went past 30 yesterday. And it just feels so hot. The problem is that obviously I've got to record this inside. I mean, it'd be great to record it outside, but then we'd be getting all the noise of everyone else, which I don't want. But the house is made to keep heat in, the bricks and stuff. So on days like this, it just makes it feel so much hotter than what it actually is, even though it is actually a very hot day. It is El Scorgio. So yeah, I don't know if everyone's getting on over here, but it's great in the day. It's just the night time's terrible. So you've got like 2 fans at the minute going, because it's, and the windows open and stuff. It's so difficult to sleep in. So yeah, just a bit of thought I'd do a little bit of idle chit chat just while I'm dispatching these sailors. But to be fair, I am actually quite surprised that I've got Yuri up as quick as I have. What What was that? Rest? Do you know what, actually, I don't think rest is that... It's got its uses. I think it's got its uses. I think people would use that in certain circumstances. Unlike other TMs that I've picked up. What did I pick up before that was pretty much no one had ever teased? I can't remember. Probably buyed what Brock gave me, to be fair. Make light work of these again. 25. Still no new moves that are actually useful. I want Psybeam. Give me Psybeam, please. I haven't looked at the level up moves for anyone really. I looked at Nidorino's because I wanted to make sure I was evolving at the right time, but other than that, I don't think I'll see how it goes as we go along. Obviously, switch over. Obviously, there's a lot less to get in this game. The moveset's a lot more limited. Walking the plank. Me hearty. So yeah, every Pokemon's limited in that. That's why to be fair, that's why it's hard to find a team. I've been thinking actually when I was putting this together. It is actually hard to find a team that genuinely has a lot of coverage because the movesets are so limited. Did they? Yeah, that's what I found anyway. I found that it was just hard to get a lot of coverage because a lot of, there's good Pokemon. It's just they don't learn enough good moves for their types. Excuse me, sir. That's what I did find, to be fair. That's what... I made a decent list, but to actually narrow it down to 6 Pokemon that I want to use, yeah, it's harder than what you think, because at least in other games, more Pokemon are viable because the movesets cover for maybe weaknesses or any other issues that you might have with them. You can use different types, whereas in this game, if you want to use a certain type, there's only one, maybe 2 Pokemon that I actually got confused. They're actually viable. I mean, you look at fire types in this game. There's good fire types in this game. Charizard, Growlithe, Arcanine, Ninetales, Magmar, which can be decent as well, but yeah, they just don't learn the moves, and if they do, it's later on. It's too late in the game for that. So, to be fair, I did find that Ninetales is actually very good in this game. Nah, he has got a fair point. I shouldn't really walk into people's rooms. At least someone says something. Because it does learn Flamethrower. Vulpix learns it at a decent level, whereas Growlithe's I'm sure it's in the 50s when it learns Flamethrower. So it is actually a very useful Pokemon to have. Plus TMs as well. TMs are... there's not as many TMs in this game as in others, so you can't... Pokemon that have bad movesets can't be made up with TMs, so... It's a bit more of a struggle than what you think to come up with like a genuinely good team in this game that covers everything. I always find myself going back to the same Pokemon. Wish to be left alone. Get out. That is fair. That's very fair. Hello. Excuse me, I'm a child. I'm not working. don't know, I've never actually been on one. Wigglytuff. Yeah, I've never actually been on a cruise ship. I don't know really, why not? I am the waiter. The strong... Why is he supposed to be French anyway? And, well, he's clearly not, but I don't really get why he's supposed to be acting French. Yeah, no, I've never been on a cruise ship. So I've heard a lot of good things about them, though. Just never have, really. Ah, the very rare Pidgey from another land that she's found. She's gone all the way around the world or whatever, and got something you can find anywhere here. He's a Pidgey. It's supposed to be like a pigeon, I suppose. Oh, I didn't want to use ball beam. Oh well. Yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah, exactly. He went around the world for these. No. Yes, I do love Pokemon, I've got to admit. It'd be a waste of my time doing this if I didn't love it. I think this episode is just basically going to be trainer battles, which some people might like, but I do apologise if this one's been a bit samey, you know, all the way through. Not much of the story's been progressed. I mean, that would be good. See, this is the thing I was thinking about, actually. I've been playing what's this TM before I forget? Oh, it's Body Slam. I mean, that's got to go on Triple H, surely. No, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it because I don't think he needs it yet. He's got Thrash. He's got Mega Punch. I don't think he needs it yet. I don't want to use it because it could be useful for another Pokemon later on. I've not decided yet, so I don't want to go in on that just yet. But yeah, what I was thinking... sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. So I've been playing Pokemon Sun recently. So, and I don't know what I was replaying it anyway. And I don't really know why it came into my head. But I was thinking, why isn't there? Because obviously Pokemon, they still, I can't remember if Scarlet and Violet, if they brought in traded Pokemon actually. Someone might be able to correct me on that. But obviously for most of the Pokemon series, there's been traded Pokemon being introduced in each generation. Why, you know, a lot of people can't do that. He's the Le Chef and the main course. A lot of people can't trade, so why not have a dedicated person somewhere in the game, an NPC, that will do it for you, you know? So like, I don't know exactly how I'd work it, but I'm just thinking if you want to introduce trade Pokemon, it's not fair because a lot of them's actually really good, and it's not fair that a lot of people won't be able to do it. I know they made it easy in later generations, doing like wonder trades and stuff. But even that, you need to get the Pokemon back to get the benefit of why you're trading it. So why not? Great one. Why not have a dedicated NPC somewhere in the game that can do it? That you go, right, his dedicated NPC, you'll just go to him. I'm the guy that trades Pokemon. I'll trade you one of my Pokemon for yours so you can evolve it. And you'll trade it straight back. And it's just that. I just don't know, because I get why they're doing it. They want people to buy the different games and stuff. The sword, nice. Yeah, they want people to buy the 2 games that come out. So someone buys one and one buys the other, or just sell more copies in general, really, and do it that way. But a lot of people can't do it. I mean, I could as a kid, but after that, if I want to do a playthrough on, say, like even on Game Boy or Game Boy Advance or anything, I can do the trades because I've got one of each and I've got the cable, I've got the necessary stuff to do trades. But saying like a DS, if I wanted, like with Sun, I'm playing Pokemon Sun, so like the 3DS. If I want to do a trade on that, I can't, because I don't know anyone that's got it. I don't know anyone that would do a trade on it. So why is there not a dedicated NPC that will do that for you? And then like that, when the games get older and you can't do online trading and stuff anymore, because obviously that was the way to do it later on. You'd go and do it online. You could do it online. So your friend, if you had a friend that wanted to trade, you could do it online instead of having to be with them. So it's a lot easier. But once the game's like, what's it? The DS shop and everything, all the DS online stuff went away. That was it. You couldn't do it anymore. So unless I don't know, unless you had another way, I don't really know. But because I've never actually done any trading on those games. But yeah, once the online servers are gone and stuff, what are you gonna do? I mean, you don't. Can you do them anymore? I don't know. Like I said, I've never actually traded on those games. I've played them many times, but I've never actually done any trading on them because I don't know anyone that had them to trade. Yeah, I think I've probably rambled on a little bit more longer than what I'll go into there, but you get what I'm saying. Why is there not a dedicated NPC somewhere in a Pokemon Center? At a certain point in the game, when trades become, when you're going to want to do a trade, why is there not a dedicated NPC there? In fact, I'm going to swap that for at a certain point in the game where they'll go, right, I'll trade you my Pokemon for yours, and I'll give it you straight back, and then you get your Pokemon. So yeah, that's I'm going to end the episode here. It was a bit of a strange end to the episode, me rambling on. But yes, what we've not done as much as what I thought we were going to get done, but we managed to make it through to Vermilion City, fought many trainers on the different routes. Yuri's evolved, we've got a Kadabra now, and we've done probably half, maybe 3/4 of the S.S Anne in this episode, so we've done quite a lot, even though it was all pretty much the same stuff. But in the next episode, we'll finish the S.S Anne and get into Lieutenant Surge and try and get our 3rd gym badge and go from there. Maybe should hopefully make it to Rock Tunnel and maybe even Lavender. So thank you so much for watching again. Please feel free to leave a like, comment and everything, and subscribe to the channel if you're not. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.